Usually no one over reissues this stuff.
And they have the good vocals. Like, ah, they're always harmonizing, so and sometimes because they have like nice beats where it's like a nice clean guitar.
Did you hear this one yet?
No, not yet. But I played this and I was going through this one. Oh man.
Oh wow, that's crazy. What is that? What is this?
Really enjoying.
Oh, Milton, I've sampled this shit before. He's huge in Brazil.
Yeah, nah. Whew.
That's good shit.
It's going on pocket operations. Cut this up on the bus in the back of the crib with the SP shit. Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need to hear no. I need to hear no. I'm singing like that. I love it. I'll take these 3 joints.
You should show me things like that.
Bro, I don't care. You know why? Because you can sample it. We're not gonna make the same beat. Even if we're sitting down in the same studio, it's never gonna be the same beat. So I don't care.
I'm not touching. I've never touched it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'll try. It's not even fair. Like, it's not fair when you find it like this. It's just like, what? How did that sound regularly?
It's mad slow, and I was like, wait, this sounds kind of crazy.
And then you piss it, and then you're like, oh, that's when you're like, oh my god. The moment you hit the button, that's when you make the sound, right? You're like, oh, I'm telling you.
Video.
Any more? Why? Bad experience?
I just don't like being in a video.
Cameo?
Can't enjoy it enough. Might be one shot.
Like a 2-second cameo? And then keep going. Ready? Keep going. Catch back. Yo. Keep going with the flow. I'm trying to hear how it keeps going. Keep connected. No, what was the next bar after that?
Okay, keep telling her I'm busy. I see what you mean. Okay.
Back again. I got an idea in my head. Bring it back. Okay.
My lady want me in her arms like a new.
Not even that too. Now for the first bar, to say be like this is how you go. You with me like this, and then the sample saying I want you to hold me. I think it's saying so. Watch this. You be like, yo, I hold the track in the arms like a newborn baby. Say I hold the track in my arms like a. And I'm running back again. Ready?
Okay.
Hey yo,
I hold the track in my arms like a newborn baby.
We love these hoes too much. I mean, we hold the track like a baby in the arms. So now to me it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
This music is precious to me.
Yeah, take it
feel me?
serious. Yeah.
You know what I mean, God? When I say Newman, you know what that is.
Newman?
Yeah.
What, like Seinfeld?
No, Newman. Like the company. So if I say my Newman.
No, it's Neumann though.
It's Neumann?
Neumann.
Man, fuck them niggas.
Oi. No, actually.
Real talk?
Yeah, because if you said Neumann.
Everyone says Newman.
Yeah, they don't know what they're saying. It's Neumann.
Like even people at the audio store.
Neumann.
Damn, yo.
Neumann.
Good looking.
Newman is Seinfeld's name.
Oh, say word.
Right? Like in the show.
What's that, Kramer?
Yeah, there's Kramer and there's Newman.
His arch
cheese there.
Yo, nigga, I had cream cheese on my face the whole time. You didn't tell me?
You got a little piece. You can't really see it.
Like, you see what I'm saying? You don't want to go against the flow. Unless what you're saying is so crazy that it makes sense of going. If you're not saying something ridiculous crazy, you might want to be up in the pocket because you can say the simplest shit in the pocket and it just hits. Like, yo, life is so real. It's like once you know what I mean. It's just like anything you say within the pocket. It's just like you gotta be saying, you know what I mean, some crazy shit about the pocket.
With the water in the tub.
Ungrafted languages, artists, target practice, splash captain, mathematic pad, the second jackets got me patting in the text, cause the Texas, chainsaw massacre. Texas, chainsaw massacre, that no snap, half your cat, abracadabra, women is Excalibur, the texture hide your cannabinols was all lavender, me and Craven like a slab of Panama. Come on. I have 2 more to knock out, I just knocked out 1, so.
out.
Knock them out real quick. 'Cause
It'll take you an hour to knock the 2 out.
Maybe even less.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna knock them out real quick, and then when we cook, but we know this bag secured on those. And I want to do it out here, capture them.
Hey yo, you know how about it? That's the name of the beat, right?
Yeah, that one.
You know how you want to do like the intro to go into it?
Yes. I don't know if I still want to do that. But
Yeah,
what
no,
about
fuck
it? Okay, cool. Yo, fam. So when I called you earlier, I'm trying to like introduce you to Craven and shit. So I looked at the screen. I seen you. I look back at Craven. I look back at the screen. I see your wrist. I'm like, dog. I'm trying to introduce this nigga to Craven. What the fuck? Why is your wrist on the screen, dog? Like I look back. I'm like, what? I'm like, why is this nigga's wrist here? Like.
I'm trying to get you dreaming a little bit.
Nah, I mean,
Slow shit.
you got the joint. I want to get you in the bag, right? So you could be like, nah, bro.
I agree. No, I got you. Shit. Nicholas Craven. Come
on!
Dirty from
Nah,
the
come on.
pavement.
No, you see what I'm talking about?
Stop it. Oh, man.
My bad.
No, it's okay.
My bad. White Sean P, bro.
No, man, he's
That has to be on the
treat me like Eddie Van Halen when she's inhaling. Oh, man.
Right
I swear that
Get
it's
him a pen!
amazing.
Get him a pen!
Suck the juice out the kid like a razor.
Let's go! Get him a pen!
The alligator boots for the occasion. I stole the sailing jacket that they use for sailing.
Fuck, my bad. Listen, my bad. Sorry. My bad. Let me know how much they charge you. If they charge, I got you. Where's the bond?
That's my bad.
This is his fault, bro. Yo, dog, I want those bars on the joint, though.
His fault.
Yo, it's Craven's fault still. Stop playing sick beats, man. Motion, you're seeing all the years of boosting.
Look. Hold the gun upside down. Shit. This ridiculous aiming. White man cooking dope. Nicholas Craven. White cement threes, dirty from the pavement. She treat African polo, got elephants grazing. Skull and bone hoodie like a mason. Stole the cashmere sweater right out the encasing. Security didn't even chase him. When I drink Henny, nah, I never chase it. Oh man, you know how it be. I put the piece on ice, yeah, I cold cased it. I never roll basic.
Talk that shit.
Yo.
There you go.
Get out of here.
There you go. It's a good beat, that one. It grows on you, that one.
You want to do any ad-libs?
Backup?
Or ad-libs? Do you want to do ad-libs?
Is it loud enough on the mic? The verse?
Yeah, no, it is. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to back it up, I don't give a fuck. Give it raw. But do you want to do ad-libs? It's up to you. Nah? Okay, cool. Then I'll do a secondary track,
okay.
And then I'll just have to say certain words on it. You know what I mean? This is the thing I've been doing. You know.
I assume in the mix, it translates crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Ayo, the polo beanie man, not the Jamaican. You think I was performance enhanced? If cops chase us like Abraham and Lot. Ayo, the land separate us. We playing duck goose with bubble jacket flavors. Slap a hater like I'm Bruce Banner activated. Before I hit the lick, I say my graces. I'm gracious. I make the pussy spacious. The moon man, Alex, she thought she saw a spaceship, God. Alright, put that in the verse. My last verse made Raz break a chair on the wall.
Because this guy spits some of the best shit.
Oh
He's the best in Toronto for sure. Compared to all the trap shit. Come on now. It's a joke.
Saying it's no comparison.
For sure, man. Apple and oranges, dog, you know? Don't get me wrong, I like trap. For sure, but come on. Yo, I listened to a Raz Fresco song way before I'll put on a fucking... You name it. Anyways, you gotta drink water. Sponsor me, please, Eska, dog. Fuck with you. Camaro SS like I hate Jews. I took a day cruise just to rock the snake shoes. Shit, your bitch sent me like 8 news. Oh man, she wanna break
I'm gonna
loose.
tell Homeboy to come out of here, finish writing, so I can just support this verse real quick. And then by the time he's done writing, I'll probably, because he's still writing, he's not done.
Okay.
Yeah, cool? Okay. I call it. Just works on that.
This one, man. Where am I? What am I doing? Who's there? What's there? How am I there? Why am I there? It's crazy.
But sometimes when there's no choice, I'll loop it anyways. But sometimes it's not annoying. Sometimes it's very clearly something he's singing, and it could be annoying to some. Because we can mix the voice out if we need to or something. But
Oh, you remove it?
not always. Mix the bass up, with the middles down, shit like that. And then when somebody's rapping on it, you don't hear you'll hear his voice because that's what's coming through clear in the bass line. And then you won't get the.
With the title on my ad-libs from gaseous lost rapping in front of the planet savages, flashing guns, scramble and run, channel the sun, travel for months, platinum rappers with the graft to become all wise, rich, poor, righteous. They say it's a world war crisis. They fighting for them to let them self-destruct and fire lives. Growing up, I never saw God in my life. This hitting Osiris's, Black Madonnas, and the ISIS.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, I have a track called Sin that I just dropped, right? And it's called Sin because it means something inside negative, because that's what sin is, something inside negative.
Okay.
The hook goes, living in a world of sin, hidden is a world within. So going into the world within, really start to tap into the universe around me, because you are the universe. Y-O-U, that's your own universe.
Yes.
All the elements in the universe is all within us. It's that life force, the energy within me trying to understand, put the pattern together. Baby is always curious, right? Asking questions because he's trying to put the pattern together. Yeah, not getting caught up in the world. I want to get deeper into myself. You got to know better, to do better, to be better. So it's like an inquisitive mind, just looking around the world. I just want to know my origin. I'm just questioning. I was inquisitive and shit, so I just wanted to know my question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started to go deeper back into the history, and at the same time in hip hop, studying hip hop and seeing where the knowledge came from in hip hop.
100%.
New York history, because that was the type of shit that I like. Because I always like rappers that drop game and drop some real shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I grew up. I wanted to be that type of rapper.
Okay.
And just that the individual in general. So wanting to be that type of individual led me deeper to the knowledge. And wanted to be that type of rapper that made me start to catch the patterns of the fact that all these rappers that do this type of shit, where they got the knowledge from,
For
or
sure.
were influenced by.
For sure.
So it's like my studies of just black history and world history.
Yeah.
Because most world history is black history. And my studies of hip hop started to merge, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, this is where it came from in hip hop.
Sure.
And it's also a modern version of all these other systems that I've been studying and shit. I can start to see it make sense. Over there, I study Taoism, the yin and yang, first Asian people with black people and all that type of shit too. So that's our sciences, right? So it's very mathematical. You ever see Goku and he has the shit on him with the lines and it's like one line, two lines, and multiple lines? That's from a whole system of understanding, right? So it's like one line is yang. But when you see the two lines, that's yin. And they break down different, and they relate that system to different things in the universe. Because the universe has principles like duality,
100%.
Like this. So they'll be like masculine and feminine, and they'll be like yang is sun.
Okay.
And then they'll be like yin is earth. But then, and then we call the females the earth.
Yes.
And we say the black man's God is like the sun. And then you go back into ancient Egypt and it's like a Montreal, the sun, and Atom, and Atom, and that's the sun. And then the sun is in the center of the solar system.
For sure.
And then you look at it even on the small level, like the atom.
The atom.
This is the middle of the, you know what I mean? And then you look at us in the middle. We're the atom. Allah, the original man. You know what I mean? So it's the pattern, and we in the center. It's just deep, man. Understand the pattern of life. You know what I mean? And it's like my righteous name is I Power Allah. Right? Because I is the self. I is the ninth letter too, right? I guess it's just ninth letter, but I is also a supreme alphabet. When you heard supreme mathematics, we got supreme alphabets too. So I represents the self. Because I is the self, the individual, the I, right? But I always represents the I. This is the I, like mind. The third eye, the mind. Because in the mind, that's where you have the individual. That's where the man comes into the realization of himself and becomes more than what? An animal. Because he has a higher level of conscious awareness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what makes us the most supreme beings on the planet.
For sure.
Because we have the highest level of intelligence and awareness and understanding, which means we have the greatest ability to enact change.
Yes.
That's just I. I is the self, the individual. But then you have power. Power is energy. Force.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And energy can't be destroyed or created. But at the same time, we are also the greatest form that energy can take. Because dealing with the most supreme and highest form and pattern, we're the most complex pattern. So if you look at the way our nerves are and our nervous system and our brain, it matches the way the universe is structured.
For sure. Yes.
See what I'm saying? You know about them type of thing then.
For sure,
it looks
dog.
the exact
Physics,
so literally that's in
physics.
physics.
For sure.
So all of that. So right away, that's just showing you the deeper level of it. So we are the highest form that energy can take. So I am aware of myself, and I am aware that I am energy, power.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm the highest form that energy can take, which makes me Allah.
Yes.
That's the highest of that arm, leg, arm, head.
Understood.
I mean, supreme head. You know what I mean? So indeed, that's how I see it. You know what I mean? And then within myself is all the power. You know what I mean?
How long you been
That's what
studying
allows
for?
me to be Allah. How long? I've been studying my lessons and shit, and I've been a 5 since 2014. But like I've been studying my life, like you know, as a
Yes,
questioning
yes.
shit. I was always that dude. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I was asking
So I had
questions. Yeah, for sure,
certain
for sure.
years of studying before I even got into
Got
5
into it.
cent and
For
shit
sure, for
too.
sure.
You know what I mean? Ella, how you
That-
see
that was
today's
good
man,
shit.
God? Ask you again just to be here building.
Problem, I'm in a circle right now. You know, the winner's circle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly,
But,
God.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not like as advanced as my boy right here, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure,
But
for sure.
Understanding comes in time, and we all on our different paths of growth and development. I want you to say that and down yourself, because there might be different aspects of life that you might be even more advanced than me. That's why Allah said when we come together, you know what I'm saying? When I say Allah, I'm talking about the Father, the 5% nation, like the nigga who founded it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And so when you say Allah, so when we come together, that's when we see Allah. You know what I mean? Because you get the full understanding. Because you master this, you master that, and master this. That's how you come together. That's why we have to come together, man. That's why I'm now here trying. You know what I mean? Work together and shit, you know what I mean? That's why I'm dropping shit in the music. I'm about this in real life. That's how
Yeah,
I
for sure,
drop
for
and
sure.
teach and shit like that, you know what I mean? Because look at that, we come together, we stronger, so that's why they gotta divide us, because there's more of us than there is of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, they can only win if we fight each other,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah, man. That burning desire within me as a black man, wanting things to be natural and at peace around me.
For sure, for
and
sure.
wanting me to be at peace. Because peace is like the mastery or absence of confusion. And you know we live in a world where they're giving us bare trick knowledge.
For sure.
So it's like everybody has these thoughts in the back of their mind that like you know?
Something's wrong.
But we have to distract ourselves every day or whatever. But it's like we all have these questions about life. Like, why the fuck are we here? This and the third. And
Yeah, for sure.
it's like with some people, it's like with Santa Claus. We tell the kids Santa Claus. That's what's gonna actually get the gift. The kid's okay with that story. We all were. Till we
Yeah.
grew up and we're like, nigga, ain't no fucking Santa Claus.
No.
But now it's like, you know, the world's getting all fucked up. And it's like some fucked up shit happens. And niggas is like, yo, pray for this city. Pray for that city. Because they're like, yo, pray that an external force comes and saves us and helps us.
This,
But it's like, yo, it's just us.
Sure.
It's just us.
For sure.
And because we don't realize it's just us, we're getting our justice. And our justice is one's reward or penalty for his actions. And every action has a what penalty or reward.
100%.
But you can only get a penalty and action based on your knowledge of the cipher. So it's like if a baby is walking across the street, he's not gonna get the same punishment as a man would for trying to cross because he's ignorant.
For sure.
You know what I mean? We're not babies, we men.
Yes.
So we're gonna be punished for men. We're gonna be punished like men for making
like
baby
that.
mistakes. And that's why we in the prison systems and like that, because we making baby mistakes, like, you know? We playing for baby chips when the big chips is over. We're not even trying to eat their food. We're trying to eat each other's food. We don't even know there's a bigger plate to eat, like, you know? Word is bond, you know? That's why I say, yo, study the culture. That's what I'm talking about, what the devil's doing. Study the culture, how to hug the mic, to sell the culture back to him, triple the price. That's what you do. Study the culture, how we hug the mic. And they sell it back to us, triple the price. That's why I said, you know where the title on my abdomen's from. Because on my abdomen, I got, you know what I'm saying? Go home with shit, put my shirt up, you know what I'm saying? Allah. Arm, leg, arm, head. So what I'm saying? That's why I said, yo, you know where the title on my abdomen's from. You know what I'm saying?
Shit's deep.
Word, you know? But we try to make it sound fly for the babies
for
and
sure.
shit, but and then when we pull them in the room and we get them in the room like this, that's when we start dropping it on them like, peace,
Yeah.
God, this is the science. Then he like, okay, word is bond.
layers, man.
On energy right
But the
now.
beat will take you on that type of
beat's
vibe.
crazy,
That's
though.
what
Yeah,
it. This
yeah,
is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what the beat's calling for.
I want you to play it on the fucking Bluetooth. You know what I mean?
Word. You see, I was like, man, I feel you. At the same time, I'm like, nigga, I'm writing, man. I'll be selfish right now, nigga.
32 bars.
Nigga, it ain't 32 bars. It's 16 bars, nigga. This is written different. This is like my splash format, you know? It's not written like stanzas. It's written like how it's in my mind, you know? You know what? This chat calls for an insane level of honesty. If you want niggas to back up, leave your way, like, you know, back out the way, whatever. Cause I don't know, it's our first time working together. Whatever helps you, just tell me. Like, yo, get out, give me a second, give me a side, like, back up, whatever you want. You need a beer, you need some water.
I actually do need a beer, actually.
Alright, I'll get you a beer. Chill. I'll get you a beer.
Okay, I respect.
Good, bro. I mean, I want from my brother what I want from what I want for myself.
No, for sure, bro.
Hey yo.
No, let's do that. I'll be the nigga to be the god. Like, you know, someone gotta be the god MC. Word is bomb, you know what I mean? I'll take your shit. Hey yo. I'm selling the view. Some reverse psychology. Hey yo, you know where the title on my abdomen from. Gaseous lungs, grappling funds, the planet numb. Savages, flashing guns, scramble and run.